Hi everyone, this is Dango. In this video, we are just going to talk about Fair Arena a little bit more. So I have made a video streaming about Fair Arena in my previous post. That one lasted for about an hour and I had 3 matches there. So yeah, but there are a lot of details that I missed during that stream, so I'm going to cover those in this video. So at the beginning, I want to say how I think about Fair Arena. So this is a temporary event that is only going to last 1 week in the Chinese server, and a lot of players there already trying to tell the developer to just make this event or make this Fair Arena forever, so they can always enjoy that. This is just how the Chinese player are enjoying this Fair Arena. I think this is very interesting as well. It has pros and cons as well. So the good thing for Fair Arena is that it is very friendly in certain way to new players, because all the units you are using are the same with others. So yeah, this is very fair to this extent, and not only the characters, but also the star level, the weapon, the gears, and also the trainings for those characters. So if you click on one of the characters, you actually can select 3 different type of the enchant for your characters. You can also choose to use 2+2 for your enchant. So there are basically 3 type of enchant that you can use for each character. There are actually also 3 different type of gears you can use. For example, for my Buran, I can use Mimir's helmet, I can use Seal Guardian, and I can also use Balanced Blade. And this is for the weapon, and for the accessory, I can either use the Dragon Slayer emblem, or this is the this is OB, this is the Apex boot. Yeah, so I can have my selection here. For the troop, I have all the troop that is available, and all of the troops are totally fully maxed. They are at level 10, and the training are at triple 70. So those are really, really very max characters for every players to have. So this is very fair in this extent. But the thing is, the experience is still going to matter a lot. So new players, they still usually cannot find a win that easily. And the players with like PvP experience, like Apex Arena, they are going to have significantly more advantage over the other players. Yeah, but this is still a process. The more you play, the better you can be. And the other thing, so the core with this Fair Arena is that, when you are playing with other PvP mode, when you lose to like Method, or you lose to like Maruru, or you lose to like Straw, you can say, I didn't win because my account was not very good. You can say Method enchant was much better than my enchant, so I cannot win him. You have a lot of way to attribute your lose to if you lose in that arena mode. But if you lose here without just besides just to say I lose because my enemy triggered certain amount of breeze but I didn't trigger, it is most likely going to be the fact that you are just not as good as your enemy or your opponent if you lose. So yeah, it is hard for you to very like find a reason to justify your lose in this mode. So some players may still not be may still not feel very comfortable to try this mode because of that. Yeah, but overall, I think the positive things for this mode is still much more than the negative things. So yeah, I really enjoy this mode. You can see here, I so far are playing 4 games only with my enemy, and I have 4 wins. So I'm going to talk about the format of this arena a little bit as well. At first, you are going to make a team, a sub box of 7 characters from this mega box. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. So that's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So out of 25 characters, you make your box of like 7 characters. And I think this box, like this bigger box, is the same for like this period. So maybe after they update this mode, and if they keep the mode permanent, maybe this is going to be at least for 1 week. So for 1 week of this mode, everyone is going to use exact same character box from these 25 characters. and then you pick 7 characters as your final box. And the battle is still going to be 5 versus 5. So what is going to happen is that during this before the match, each of the player, for example here, yeah, here I can reveal that. And basically, so firstly, you will ban one of the character from your opponent. So here I banned Yusuke first. He banned my Yusuke first. And then I'm going to protect my 2 characters that I'm going to use. So I protect my Yulia and Iris here, and he protected his Lady and Yulia here. And then the second ban, I banned his only healer Iris, and he banned my Zoraida. So and then we just duke it out in this map. So all the battles in this map is going to be the same. Yeah, so you will not have random maps in this mode. But you know, after they add the after they add this mode like to the regular mode, then maybe you will have different maps. You're like according to different weeks. But in this week, it is just going to this plain map where Assassin is very OP. This is why he had to ban my Zoraida. So yeah, basically it's like 5 versus 5. This guy is using 2 tanks, Estil and Leading, 1 semi-healer and aggressive character, Yulia, another aggressive character, Ivan, and Lis Gizlov is, I don't know what Lis Gizlov is calling faction buff for Yulia as well. So I have my Gizlov and Yulia, and then I have my healer, I have double tank as well here. So basically, yeah, the turn 1 you can see this Gizlov is using tennis headgear, so he triggers a breeze on Elven. So if I lost this battle, I can say I lost because of RNG. Yeah, never mind. I didn't lose here. So the play is still very similar. You know, you move your characters, I move my characters, and the goal is going to kill your enemy within the 12 turns. And this is, I think the rule is still the Apex rule. So you don't have fairs. That is, you don't have fairs on the double side. Yeah. So yeah, for example, this battle, my enemy is lacking of PvP experience. Although he's level 70, probably he don't do much PvP. So I have my Iris, and I jump in with my Yulia, attacking a guarded unit with Unicorn. Fail to kill Lading a little bit, and this guy don't know how to deal with my Yulia. So he was like casting buff with Estil first. So he should have just killed my Yulia with Elven there with Sword Soul. I mean, you cannot kill, but you can deal some damage there. But his Elven is just a dice here. You can see, oh yeah, so you can see instead of having fair, this is the same role with Apex Arena, so you would have fog instead. So if you keep your characters in fog, they would instantly die instead of just dealing the damage up to like half health point. It's not fair, it's a fog. So if you put characters in those fog area, you just die immediately. So it's the same rule of Apex Arena. If your guys stalled to like 12 turns, then whoever deal more damage will take the win. So yeah, this is basically how this meta works. The experience is still very, very important. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's calling faction buff for Gizlov, where he should have jumped in with his Yulia. So yeah, basically he just gave up. So it's a very easy battle for me. And then yeah, although this guy triggers a random breeze, he still lost to my team. So this is definitely because he is playing worse than me. So yeah, the experience here is very, very important. And then about the reward, so for yeah, if you get 3 win within 10 win, then you get this amount of gold, then a random SSR accessory, and then some PvP enchant packs. And then if you get the second win, you get enchant packs for your weapon and gears. And then you get these, this is the Ancient Awakening enchant packs. And then you get 100 Trinity crystals. And then if you get 10 win here, then you get 200 Trinity crystal. And then this is PvP enchant, this is also PvP enchant. This is PvP Father enchant. So basically, For example, if you have a 58 intelligence for your character from PvP enchant, if you use this enchant stone, you can further increase the intelligence based on 58. So you can, for example, you can have 58 plus 4 after the enchantment, so you get 62 in the end. You don't have to reroll the enchant at all. So this is really, really good. But this is super, super hard to get there. I will explain that in a second. So, and then there is this win reward. So basically, at this period, at least 1 week, your first 10 win, you can get this amount of reward every time you win. So if you get 10 win, you get 200 Trinity crystals, you get 10 keys, you get 6,000 this dust, and one of like 600 dust you can exchange for 5 the ancient beginning SR level, SSR level enchant. So that's really, really good reward as well. So yeah, this mode overall, I mean, the reward looks pretty crazy actually. It's really, really good. And yeah, you can. But the thing is, for example, this reward here, it requires you to reach those win, without losing too much. So if you lose 3 times here, this win bar is going to reset and you have to start over. But this reward here is not going to reset. So for example, I win my four match here, and then if I win another 3 match, I'm going to clear that reward. And then after 7 win, you are actually going to meet other players after they win 7 battles as well. So it is going to be hard. So let's say if I lose 3 battles afterwards, I'm not going to get this reward here. Instead, I have to pay some gold. I think it's 50k gold. So it is not that terrible. It's just a 50k gold, right? So I pay that amount and then I reset this over. I start with 1, 2, 3, and I try it over and over again. So yeah, you can reset as many times as you want before you hitting your goal, because yeah, this reward is very, very good. But to tell you the truth, this is going to be super, super hard. For example, you can only lose 2 battles basically before you reach 10 win. So you have to reach more than 83 points win rate to get there. So you have to at least have higher than 83% 3 win rate in order for you to claim this reward. Even to get 7 win, it is not that easy. So you basically have to win 7 games within 10 games. So you have to win. You have to have at least 70% win rate to actually claim this reward. So this is really, really challenging if you are a beginner into this game. If you never do PvP before, there is going to be a lot of work and struggle for you. But yeah, I mean, even the first set of reward, you get an SSR accessory that is very, very good for you already. So I mean, we can't really explain. And yeah, the only way to get there is to practice more and to be actually good in PvP. So yeah, there are a lot of players trying this mode. Every time your matching time within the period is going to be 2 seconds to 3 seconds. And yeah, so far for my enemies, this guy, my first enemy, is a very, very good PvP player. He was in I think top 64 in one season, but the other players I have never seen their names. And yeah, you see some new players like lower level players as well. They definitely when you are playing against them, they are definitely not behaving like a level 47 behavior. They are using all the best units from the same pool as you, but it's just they don't have the experience there, so it is still not hard for you to win against them. Yeah, so this is a very, very interesting mode. I think the objective of this mode is actually to set the beginners and players who are not ready for Apex Arena a kind of intermediate mode, so they can practice how they do PvP. So after they have the skill, and after they can grant the other content, they have their characters ready, so they can join the Apex Arena. So I still think, I mean, this is definitely a very, very interesting mode, but still I think this is kind of an intermediate mode before the Apex Arena to get player ready and to get player, really master the PvP skills. Yeah. So yeah, this is definitely a very good mode. I hope them to keep this mode permanently. The reward here is also very, very amazing. I mean, for us, maybe getting 10 win is still hard, but I think at least for me, getting 7 should be easy peasy. So yeah, and to be honest, I really hope this mode can come to global a little bit sooner, right? So we don't have to wait that so many, we don't have to wait that many time. Maybe they can just change this reward here because we don't really have this kind of enchant already in global. So maybe they can modify the reward a little bit. But yeah, I really hope they can introduce this mode to us for the global server and maybe for some other server like Japan server and Korean server as well. So yeah, if you are getting excited in this mode, leave a comments below and also let Zilong know what you think. Maybe with enough push from our players from other server, they may think about if they want to introduce this mode to the game or not. This is definitely going to be a very interesting game that will, let a lot of players stay in this game. So I think it will be better for the future of the game if they do that. So yeah, this is going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, please hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.